All right. Hey, Shalom Israel. Shalom. This is Precinct Officer Mashiala of the ISUPK under Commander Jen Yohana. This is another episode of STATL Connect podcast with me and Captain K, the Goggle Bar. He should be joining me shortly. Let me see. We got Shalom Officer Call. Look, man, we back again, man. This is STATL Connect podcast. For me and Captain K, the Goggle Bar, we have bridged the gap from Atlanta to St. Louis to wake up our people, man. And we're gonna be talking about Black Power movements. Will never get Black people results, man. We done tried all these Black Power movements, man. They done tried to come together to get our people together to fight against the white man, to fight this and fight that, man. Look, I got a secret for y'all. It ain't gonna never work. If you're not following the Most High, none of the things that you're doing is work. Why is why is the Most High gonna help you fight your battles and you still smoking weed? You know what I'm saying? You're still going against what he asking to do. You know, why he gonna fight your battles when he told you to not eat certain foods, man, to not eat pork? Why in the hell is he gonna even, he gonna help you with your battles? That's not gonna happen at all, man. You got a lot of these organizations, man, that's carrying guns and you think you gonna fight the white man with all these guns you got? You know what I'm saying? When he was blessed with the sword, man, he was blessed with it, and you think you stand a chance? The only way you stand a chance against your oppressors is, you know what I'm saying, with the Most High, man. But these Black Power movements, man, they ain't nothing. They've all been infiltrated. They all, they all here, they all here one minute, then the next minute they gone, man. It's always some type of scandal that's a part of these Black Power movements, man. I remember what is that, the Not Effing Around Coalition, man. That brother messed around and got 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and play that video till we get Cap here, and we're gonna go through our layout real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. Share the screen real quick. Yeah, here we go. Y'all check this out, man. This is a sister talking about how the brother Grandmaster Jay, I think his name was, man. He done got jammed up for 7 years, man. 7 years
Can
trying
you hear
to
me,
fight.
Maestro?
Come on, sir. I can hear you. He got jammed up for 7 years. You got something you want to
Okay,
say,
what's up,
Adawan?
bro?
You
I
got
was
something you
finna
want
say,
to?
first, you shorten you shorten the intro?
What you mean?
Did you shorten the intro? Or was it two
Nah, sir.
videos? Oh, the whole
Nah,
thing
it
was
was.
playing? Okay,
Yeah,
I
it was
must
just
didn't pay
one.
attention. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, we on point. Hey,
the sharpen the sword intro is longer than the STATL Connect intro.
okay,
So
yeah. I got you. Yeah. Okay. You
yeah,
right. You
so
right, brother. Look,
yeah,
That's
I'm
why
happy.
I got you for, brother, to keep your cap in line. You understand? I be
Yeah,
forgetting sometimes. You understand?
nah, I got
Hey,
you.
but
I got
no, you right though. You right though about what you said, brother. About all of these other organizations, all these other groups, all these Black Power movements, and all of this. The main hope of the white man is that you just get completely tired of fighting and arguing, rising up every now and again, and just be done with it and just be good slaves. That's
right,
what his hope is for. And you got all half of these, well, not half, all of them. To be
right.
honest with you, all of them. They all turn around and start off sounding good.
Mm,
Start off sounding like power to the people. You know
right.
what I mean? But then it end up like the dude that was not fucking around and fucked around and found out, and now he's in jail for what he say, 7 years. Got
Yeah, he got 7 years.
7 years. Yeah, and my Charlotte, I know you remember when that organization was out. Do you know them brothers and sisters were shooting each other in the back?
God
You know what I
damn.
mean? Yeah, because they're not trained for what the Lord is not with them. You know that happens in the military often, to
Hmm.
where you got the one in the front line and you got the ones in the back, and sometimes I forgot the term for that. Look the term up for 'em when you get a chance.
What's that?
term for that. It's like friendly fire or something like that that happens
Okay, yeah,
when you
that's what
get
it's called.
shot by. That's what's called friendly fire. Okay,
Yeah, that's what it's
yeah, to where
called.
you get
I
shot
remember
by
the channel
your
bringing it out.
yeah. Where you get shot by the one that's supposed to be helping you win the war.
Right.
You know, but it's on accident. Those brothers and sisters was accidentally shooting the shit out of one another.
Mm,
You know what I mean? And it's because the Lord ain't with you and you ain't got no training.
right.
You ain't got no training. Just going to a gun range, that's not training you for war and for battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have the right mindset when you know just going to a gun range. You know what I mean? You see how white people do it? White folks run all through the woods, duck
Mhm.
and roll, jump out trees. You know what I'm saying? They enact as if they are really at
Yeah.
war.
Hey, Cap, if I could too, you know
Go
what?
ahead. Go
They
ahead.
take it so far back, they'll enact the old what is that, the old civil wars. You know what I'm saying? They'll do that. They go and reenact the civil wars, man. So like you said, Cap, they really out there uh uh camping out in the woods and camping out in the trees and doing
Yeah.
all that survival mode stuff,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, they do.
These brothers out here, man, can't stand the cold weather that long, Cap.
Man, no.
How you gonna go to war and your hands cold? Man, get out of here. Your
Right.
hands and your feet cold.
Man,
Come on.
listen, man, they don't get it out. Our people are in no way, shape, form, or fashion ready to go to war.
Right.
The number one thing you need that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need for war and to win that battle is to have the Most High on their side,
Okay.
and that they don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't have. We think it's gonna be a gun thing. We know how to use pistols. We know that we ain't scared. You
Right.
know, we know that we'll get down on them. We know that, right? But the key component is having the Most High with you, and that's
Mhm.
what those brothers that's not fucking around and NOI and all them other groups, the Black Panthers, the Black Lions, the Black Cheetahs, the Black uh koala bears, the black grizzly bears, all the black groups. You understand? All the damn zoo,
That sounds like a
lions and
whole zoo,
tigers
Cap.
and bear. Oh my! You understand?
Right.
Hey, listen. If you don't have the Most High with you, it's going to fail. You got to look through history. It was all infiltrated. You understand? And I'm gonna give you a good precept. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But go ahead, play that video real quick.
Yeah, how the hell you gonna go out there and fight the oppressor and you high as hell, Cap? Like what?
Man, I don't understand.
How, how,
I
how,
don't
how you
understand.
how you gonna go out there and fight the oppressor and you loving everybody? You love the oppressor. You ain't gonna fight him if you love him. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Go out there like Martin Luther King did. You gonna fight and win the battle and free black people from oppression, but you just got through sleeping with the white woman. Like, come on, man. The
Right,
Lord
right.
wasn't with MLK. He wasn't with none of these guys, man. You just gotta understand that. And
Okay.
the only place to absolutely free blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if you want real liberation, then you gonna come in the ISUPK. This is the
All
only
right.
way. And this is the one place that Negroes do not want to come. Why? Because, like you said, you can't smoke no weed up in here.
Right.
You got to get off the weed. You got to get off drugs. You can't sleep with whores in here.
Right.
You understand? You got to get you a wife if you want to have sex. You know, you can't be a whore in here. You got to get you a husband. You understand? If you want to have sex. You can't do those things that they love doing out there in the world. You ain't finna go to no shrimp and crab and lobster buffet. You
Right.
understand? You ain't doing those in here. Because we absolutely keep the laws of God in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. And that's why
Right.
brothers and sisters do not want to come here. Because they know it's too strict. Too strict.
Yep.
They want us to loosen up. Damn that. That's the
Mhm.
problem. That's how you get infiltrated.
Right.
But, but go ahead,
Exactly. All right.
play the video.
Here we go, Cap. Here we go.
Demetra K of the Demetra K Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News Channel. If you could please subscribe to both channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So unfortunately, John Johnson, also known as Grandmaster Jay of the NFAC Not Effing Around Coalition, was sentenced to 7 years and 2 months in Kentucky for allegedly aiming his weapon at an officer. They also said that he assaulted an officer, which is news to me. But anyway, that happened in 2020 during the Breonna Taylor protests, where Grandmaster Jay took his people, if you will, armed down there to show solidarity and ask for justice for Breonna Taylor. Now, originally, he was facing almost 30 years for doing so. Now, the 7 years was the minimum that the judge in that case can sentence him to. His people, his lawyers, I should say, are appealing it. Hopefully, he is successful in doing that. Now, it should also be said that the United States government does not smile upon Black organizations carrying weapons, exercising the Second Amendment rights, which is in the Constitution, that says that we do have the right to bear arms.
Hey, so like it, Captain, she gonna even break it down to where you Negroes know you can't do what the white man supposed to do, what the white man can do. He can bear arms, Negro. You can't. That Constitution is not for you. And the Not Fucking Around Coalition founder found out that Constitution ain't for him. You have no rights, Negro. You know what I'm saying? You better. Oh, go ahead, Searchlight.
No. Go ahead. Slack, yeah.
Yeah, you better follow the Constitution of the Most High. That's the Constitution you better follow. Don't worry about the white man Constitution. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, sir, go ahead.
Damn right. No, I'm just gonna say that's correct. You know what I mean? That is absolutely correct. And our people, guess what? They gonna fuck around and find out, because they are constantly changing the laws. It's just like here in St. Louis, right? They switched the law up to once they started doing open carry, and you know what they call them, our YNs, right, of our people.
Right.
They turned around and they going everywhere with them goddamn Dracos hanging out. They got the ARs on their back, all kind, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up calling. I ain't gonna lie to you. I called the St. Louis City, right, to find out. I said, why are brothers and sisters? I said, I'm hearing about a lot of cases where brothers and sisters are still getting jammed up. They're still getting arrested for these guns. It's supposed to be open carry. I'm like, what's going on? She said, they just changed the law. She said, nope, not at all. She said, due to, and this was a sister, she said, due to all of the young people that's running around with these guns, and she said, you already know it's, she said, you already know it's against us. Yeah. She said, due to them running around with all them guns, she said, they changed the law real quick. So it's open carry, but you still must have the concealed and carry license in order to open carry. And they don't know that. At first it wasn't like that. At first it wasn't like that, but now it is. You see what I'm saying? So it's open carry. You can walk outside with a goddamn bazooka if you wanted to. You understand? And bet not nobody say nothing to you, because you can lawfully do it. But you better turn around and have that concealed carry. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they do. That's why we are the ones that fucks around and finds out. You see what I'm saying? Because we got to know that the laws are not, for us. We were not thought of when it said that everybody is, all men are equal and free. You understand? They got the right to bear arms. They got the right to do this peace and tranquility and all this. The only thing that we are free to is more and more oppression. That's it. Right. That's their plan for us. And it's time for our people to get out them goddamn churches, get out them goddamn fake Israelite groups, get out of them goddamn Black Power movements, get out of all of those and actually come home to the truth. You understand? That's the only thing that's going to work. That's the only thing that's going to work.
That's it.
Yeah,
come on, we got some more. We got Officer Carl in the building.
Hey,
Shalom, Mark. What's going on, mighty man?
Nothing much, sir. Nothing much. You know what I'm saying? Another day. You know what I mean? you know, that's
feel you.
trying to hop on, and and get to it, man. See what the show about today, you know.
Yeah, right, warrior. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we talking
we talk.
about the new Black Panthers that turned around and changed the name to the new Black Lions.
Come.
They are no longer a part of and affiliated with the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? So we just try to teach our people that this stuff ain't gonna work no way, man. Even though what's his name? Hampton, what's his name?
Fred Hampton.
Fred Hampton and Huey Newton, you know what I'm saying, and those brothers and sisters that joined them, they started off good, but all of it gets infiltrated because the Lord is not with those groups.
Right.
That's why
Yeah.
Martin Luther King failed. That's why the Muslims shit, I forgot his name just that quick.
Who was that guy?
Uh what's his name? Not Elijah Muhammad. What
Oh,
what's
Farrakhan.
it? Farrakhan, well, Farrakhan women. Hold on. Let me go in
Elijah
order.
Muhammad.
Elijah Muhammad, yeah, it was him. Then Farrakhan, then what's his name? The other one they made the movie about. Damn, I forgot to say his
Oh,
name.
Malcolm
Malcolm
X.
X.
Yeah, but
Malcolm
Malcolm X.
X.
Hey,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't remember all them Muslims. It's hard
Man,
remembering all them
listen, listen. I mean,
Muhammad's and
listen.
Ishmaels and
That's
Farrakhan.
why I don't. That's why I don't none of that nonsense work, man. Because the Most High not with it. The Most High is not with. You have to look back in history, right? And you got to look for the thing that worked. And the only thing that worked for our people, for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, God's chosen people, is obedience to our God. That's the only thing that's gonna work. And the brother is showing you, he's playing a video right now to show you that it don't work. Because guess what? While you not fucking around, guess who else ain't? The Most High ain't fucking around either.
Come.
And he requires obedience from his people. That's what he wants. And guess what? The Most High ain't fucking around. Look at the condition that we in. Look at what's going on, man. You know, wake up and what they say on the movie, smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. This ain't paradise. We're not living our best life here. And I'm talking about as a whole. You see what I'm saying? I ain't talking about individually, you know. But as a whole, we're not living our best life here. You got women out here doing strange things for change. You got men out here doing strange things for change now.
Yeah.
You know, like come on, man. We still don't have it together. And we still are nowhere near where we could be.
Right.
And it's due to our lack of obedience to our God. That's the only thing that worked. That's the only thing that worked. Come on with it, Marshall.
All right, come on, play a little bit more, and then we're gonna talk about that Black Panther Party, sir. All right, here we go.
Go ahead. Come on.
And all of that, they just don't. They don't like black people to do that. We know what happened to the Black Panther Party, the Black Liberation Army, and a whole host of other black organizations that decided to bear arms, if you will. Now, of course, it does say that in the Constitution, but we know the Constitution does not really apply to black people. They did not mean black people can carry arms. Go back to that in the Black Panther Party in California, where Governor Ronald Reagan at the time saw the Black Panther Party go to the state capitol with their weapons, and then they was like, nah, we got to change the law to where it is not open and carry. In California now, it is conceal and carry, and that was specifically done via the Mulford Act due to black people bearing arms. And so, again,
and Cap, that's exactly what you just said. That sister just brought out exactly what you just said. She saw them Negro with them guns. Oh no! Whoa!
Yeah. Yep.
Y'all can't do that.
I'm telling you, they try it.
Y'all
Man,
can't do
listen.
that.
You know, listen. That's why they pushing the weed. They don't want us to have no guns. They don't want us to be able to defend ourselves. That's why they saying, oh, you know what we need to do? Legalize weed. They didn't do that so that you could be a happy Negro and high as hell. They doing that so you can turn around and be dumb and as docile as you could be. and if they can turn around and come in the door and just kick it down, if that's what they feel like doing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And our people still do not understand that. You know, they do not understand that. Go ahead, you'll play some
All right.
more for the next video.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the next video, sir.
All right, kind of. Yeah, 'cause they not fucking around here. You know what I'm saying? Dude didn't fuck around and get his ass out of jail, did he? He ain't fucking around to get out of prison.
he ain't had no help. Where all the help at? You know what I'm saying? So when he thought that
all the help
Constitution
got shot.
Hey, he thought that Constitution was gonna save him. He lawyered up. You know what I'm saying? He got all these lawyers, and the Constitution that you supposed to live by did not help you at all. Let me see.
Nope.
Let me go into this one right here. This one is talking about. Oh no, not that one. All right, this is going into the Black Panther Party. We ain't gonna go into that one real quick. Let me see if I can pull that back up real quick in 1 second. Oh, okay, here it goes. So this one is talking about, white folks want to join the Black Panthers. I guess they was trying to be funny, but then it's gonna go into a lot of people didn't know that they had a Chinese man in the Black Panthers cap. I can't believe that. Now, how in the world do you expect for your organization to do anything?
Hold on now. So you mean to tell me Jackie Chan actually joined with Chris Tucker? Wait a minute, hold on. You mean to tell me, whoa, who? Good God, John. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. You mean to tell me Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee and some dumb boy, they actually joined the... Come on, Mashallah. Brother, I'm about to log off.
I'm gonna skip past the white people joining Black Panther Party because that ain't.
Wait a minute. Hold on, brother. Wait, so I can turn around and say, have for the pork fried rice and if we are gravy and wait a minute, Mashallah. Come on, Doc. You got to be playing with me. Are you pulling my leg? Is this a prank?
Now,
hold on, brother. Mashallah, stop. Hey, I'm finna take you to council, brother. I'm finna take you to council. We finna go to war about this. Brother, Bruce Lee really tried to join the Black
Hey,
come on, Doc.
Ray and everything, Cap. You know when I do
come
a dive,
on, man.
Sir. I do a deep dive.
Come on, Doc.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh man, what's gonna be fried rice everywhere? Good damn night.
Shrimp fried rice too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's gonna be vegetable egg rolls.
You know the Chinese love chicken.
Oh man.
Yeah, Cap. Here we go. Cap. Here we
go ahead.
They want a free educational system that will teach each man, woman, and child on earth exactly what each needs to survive and grow into his or her full human potential. And 10, they say they want a free planet. We want free land, free food, free shelter, free clothing, free music and culture, free media, free technology, free education, free healthcare, free bond, make a White Panther Party or whatever it is. And that would be pretty cool, right? And so that's what they did. And I guess maybe it's still around to this day. So that's why you're going to maybe start to hear about the White Panther Party. So they weren't anti-Black. I just want to say that. They weren't anti-Black. They were actually anti-down. Now, the problem, unfortunately, with letting other people join your organizations is this. That is Richard Ayoade. Okay.
Wait a minute. Come on, Mashallah. Mashallah, if you don't fucking stop. Hey, officer, a call. Are you with me, brother? You ready to take him to council for this? Are you ready? I think he needs to go for this. Brother, where in the hell did you find Jet Li to join the... Oh, my God. Jet Li to join the Black... What a joke! What a joke! This is a joke.
As a joke.
How do you let I mean, how's the Chinese man struggling? Like what? I don't. They don't even come out their house for real. Like they don't. They live over. Look in St. Louis. They buy these buildings and they fry rice at the bottom of it and they live over the top of it. And I never see them come outside. I never see them outside for nothing. I only see 4 or 5 Chinese people here and there. I'm telling you, trust me, I don't.
It was outside.
But so I mean, so he out with the black fist, right? Pumping the black fist.
Yeah.
In the come on, brother. Mashallah, brother. I'm serious about that. I'm taking you to counsel for this, brother. I'm taking you to counsel for this. This brother went and found Jackie Chan in the goddamn.
Hey, you can't make this
oh,
shit up.
Man, come on, dog.
And you black people wonder why this shit don't work.
Oh, come on, myself.
Help yourself, man. Y'all gotta let everybody. This how you know it ain't of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This how you know none of this is of the Lord, man.
Man. So what was he supposed to do? So he's supposed to turn around and karate chop everybody? What did he do? Did he go run up to the white man and karate chop them?
Yeah, I guess he was teaching them jujitsu. You know what I'm saying?
I guess he didn't see your Chuck Norris's, and, you know what I'm saying? all the white boys that learn karate. You know what I'm saying? So he put Karate Kid in front of him or something?
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off. Oh, come on, man.
Then he gonna call himself Richard.
Oh my God, mashallah, I'm through with this one. Good dog.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, he in there for real. Let me
wax on, wax off, brother. If you don't play the next video up,
play it a little bit, Cal. Here we go.
You got a little more. You got a little more on this one.
Yeah.
How many of you knew that? Right, it's something I've learned within the last week or so. He was actually in the Black Panther Party. Yes, he was. Okay. Now, how did he get there? His family was in concentration camps. You know that after World War II, the Japanese were held in concentration camps, which is partially how they got reparation from America. But anyway, so he didn't like the treatment that his family got, and just, he didn't like what the white man was doing to them and other people. So somehow he ended up in there. As you can see, he's there on the other side. It says Yellow Peril supports Black Power. Well,
wait a minute. If he has so much problem with how the white man was doing, why he ain't start the Luke Kane Panther Party? Why he integrate with them? Why he can't do his own? Don't they got the year of the rat, the year of the damn dog?
Right.
Don't they got all this other shit they need to go?
You hear me?
The year of the dragon. What year?
Oh man, come on. They got all of that.
They got all that.
Damn. But they had to come join they had to come try to join our movement. And you know that ain't nothing but to weaken it and water it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Listen, they gonna tell you what he was doing. Let me keep playing, sir. They gonna tell you what he was doing. Hold on one second.
Come on.
It was said that he actually was an informant. Now, what had happened was, Richard, once he left the Black Panther Party, he went to, become a professor and things like that, right? He went on with his life. But I think it was like 15 years or so after he passed away, somebody did a Freedom of Information Act request, a FOIA, right? Where you can go into the government files and request certain things, and they kind of got to give them to you for, the most part. And it was discovered from what they're saying is that he actually was spying on the Black Panther Party for about 15 years, right?
And you big goddamn dummies, Cap. This is why we don't look. If you're not black, Hispanic, and Native
Oh
Indian, you
boy,
can't come in the
you can't
ISUPK.
come in here.
You big dummies didn't
Right.
think this was an informant.
Good
You really
doggone
thought
dynamite,
that he
dog.
was gonna fight the black fight with you niggas. You
Hey,
and Kev, I know back in that time when it's the 60s and 70s. I
Mm.
know niggas was trying to be Bruce Leroy and all kind of shit. I understand. You know what I'm saying? They had the black karate movies out and all that, but that don't mean you let them in, man.
right.
That don't mean you let him in your fight. And he wasn't nothing but a whole informant the whole time.
Uh-huh.
And you niggas is shocked.
Yep. A lot of them were. A lot of them in that in the Black Panthers was informed.
Right.
And you
Yeah.
know what I love? I love the way Commanding General Yohana said it. Boy, he said it the best. He said, send your informants in here. He said,
Right.
he said, and watch when they come in here, we change their life.
Mm.
You understand? We're gonna teach them the ways of God. We're gonna change their life. He said, send them on in here.
Right.
Sit them in here. Let them have a seat. Let them get in the class. Because they ain't gonna catch no crime in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you ain't gonna find in here. Ain't no crime going on. You understand? Then you ain't finna infiltrate nothing. You understand? You're not gonna turn around and find out no information other than what we are already teaching. That's it.
Mm.
Cause we squeaky clean up in here, and I absolutely love it too. I love it being this way. I love being in the ISPK, the home of the truth. No weed smokers, no drug dealers. You understand? No whores and whoremongers. I love it, man. You know, no shrimp and crab and shrimp fried rice eaters either. You understand? Oh man, this is crazy.
Low main eater. Low
You heard
main.
me? You heard me? Come on, Doc. Man, come on.
That'll be a cap. He got the beret on, the black glasses.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he came with a bunch of crab rangoons and everything. We know how he got in.
Hey, fortune cookies falling all
Look,
out.
he came with a bunch of, like you said, fortune cookie. You want fortune cookie? Fortune cookie. He came with the fortune cookie, with the shrimp, pork St. Paul's. You know what I'm saying? He came with it all. He came with it all, brother. That's how he got in. They turned around and let him in and said, "Oh, you fried rice? Oh, okay, come on. Let me give you these glasses." Good doggone night, dog. This is a shame, man. This is a shame.
Yep.
This is a shame, man. This is a disgrace.
Yeah, it's a disgrace, guy.
It is. I said, I don't need nobody else to help me fight this fight but my brothers.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I ain't looking for no Chinese man to join us to make us look stronger. We stronger by serving the Lord.
Right.
That's how we stronger. You understand? See, only we know that in the ISUPK. Everybody else don't know it. They think that we got to have all these people. We got to have white people get in. We got to have Chinese people get in. We got to have the Africans get in. We don't want none of them in it. Because they don't do nothing but weaken it and water it down anyway. Let me tell you what they started doing real quick. You gonna play the next video? You pull the next one, or you got some more?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit more. It's gonna get into get into the William O'Neal. She's gonna get into that a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this real quick, and then I'll let you finish the video. They turned around when who was it? Was it Michael Brown? I don't think it was Michael Brown. I think it was some. Oh, I think it was at one of the anniversaries of Michael Brown, right? To where they turned around and they took and went to Clayton County, right? They went out there to protest at the jail. You know who they took with them? All the black people that was, sad about and mad about and angry about their brother Michael Brown getting unalived by the police. Mm-hmm. They turned around and took a bunch of white people with them. And you know what the great white man's idea was? They called it a die-in. That's what they called this thing, a die-in. To where they went, everybody wore white t-shirts. They put the name of their loved one that got unalived by the police in red, and then put red hands over the shirt to symbolize the innocent blood that was shed. And then they laid down in the middle of the street. They laid down in the this was their protest. Now that thing had WHITE written all over it. You understand? That was the white man's idea for you to do that.
Right.
For you to go, these people are already unaliving you. They already walking over you. And you gonna go lay down in the street for them to do it?
Mm.
You understand? And they really thought that they was doing something, laying in the goddamn street, sitting there, blocking traffic. Like, what the hell is this doing? They just looking at you like, how stupid are you to do this? Nobody else does this. White people do that to make you look like you stupid.
Right.
Let me tell you, they had another protest that they did out here for Anthony Lamar Smith. Right, this is another innocent brother that lost his life due to the white murderous police. Right, he turned around and they let that cop get off for that murder. They protested. They locked up a whole bunch of people. And you know who ended up suing them? The white folks. White people were able to sue because of them being arrested and for them being manhandled by the police. Black people couldn't. Over 100 and I think it was 80 black people got arrested at that protest. White folks turned around and went to court and said, "Oh no, you won't put your hands on me. You're not doing that to me." Yeah, they sued the police. They sued the state. They sued the city. They sued them out. But black people, oh no, they were still sitting in jail. What are you trying to get out?
Damn.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I just don't understand why we can't see that this pattern, this path that we keep going on, it's just not working for us. The Black Power movements ain't working for us. The hands up, don't shoot. The Black Lives Matter movement. All these it don't work. It don't work. It gained a little momentum just for a second, and then guess what? It died off. Same way MLK's movement did. Martin Luther King movement died so much so to where they said, you know what? Let's use children. Let's put children out there. Maybe that'll help.
Damn.
And they put little kids out there on the front lines. Yep, for them to get arrested, got felony records, get sprayed with hoses, bitten by dogs. They did that to children ages 12 to 18. Little children. We supposed to protect them. I don't know what bastard ass parent thought that was a good idea to let your children go out there. You see what they're doing to you when you start walking up and down the street. And you thought they was going to have some compassion on your kids? You better learn who we dealing with. The white man is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
All right, sir.
And we still haven't learned this. We have not learned anything. All right. I think let me read this precept real quick. I got
Come on, sir.
I think I got one. I think the precept to this one is, let's see here.
I can go ahead and play a little bit more of this video until you get it, sir, if you need me to.
Go ahead. Let me find it real quick.
All right, come on.
Right, he was giving information, intel to the FBI and all of that. And then it was also said that in those files, he told the FBI, like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do this no more. I'm not giving y'all no more information. And so again, he left. But for a while, he was supplying the FBI with information. So that is Richard Aoki. If you never heard of him, now you know, right? Okay, let's take him down. Okay, now we know it's not just he's Japanese, right? Japanese people who infiltrate Black organizations. We also have heard about this. Okay, now that is William O'Neal. I got a red arrow as best I can, pointing toward him, and of course that is Chairman Fred Hampton. Of course, we know what happened with him, and it was in part due to that of William O'Neal's efforts. He was an FBI plant, and he infiltrated the Black Panthers there in Chicago, and he was able to tell the police department and everybody the schematics, if you will, of Fred Hampton's apartment and things like that, where he'd be sleeping, and just gave them all the information. And that's how Fred Hampton ended up, out of here. I don't want to say the word, due to the help of William O'Neal.
It's a lot. It's a lot if I could, sir. While she talking about that, all I can think about the whole time she thinking about that, she's saying this and saying how you got a black organization trying to fight for black people and black rights, but you Negroes couldn't teach each other brotherhood in there. That's one thing that you can't teach brotherhood. That would have never happened if you knew the meaning and the understanding of brotherhood according to the Bible and what Christ taught us, or like that is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You got a traitor right in your face. Every turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, Cap, I thought we in the hood, I thought we same snitches in that organization. He's a snitch. Go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, I just gotta say something because it's so heavy. You know what I'm saying? This topic, that y'all bringing out, man. Because I recently just did a little research, myself. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Hanukkah just passed, as far as the Judas Maccabees, the things of that nature, and leading all the way up to the righteousness that they stood for, and how their children, the royal the royal dynasty of our people, man, as far as being the Pharisees and the Sadducees, and it was always a Judas. You know what I'm saying? It was always a Judas, man. It was always us, man. Working against each other, right? And the same way, Christ got sold out. Then I got to looking at what they call a boule, right? It's about 20 million African Americans in in the United States, and a part of this boule, right, is only about 5,000 members. That's the top elite, and Martin Luther King was a part of that. Thurgood Marshall and things of that nature. And these Negroes' job is to basically, just like the Pharisees and the Sadducees, they able to sit up in they high seats, but also bring death and destruction, amongst their people, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Judas took that price, man, to sell out Christ. Our people, selling out each other, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we be our own worst enemy, man. I just wanted to bring that out. It's a very heavy topic, man.
Right. That's correct. It's always been sellouts. It's far too many of them.
Right.
And now it's time for them to be removed. They got to go. The sellouts got to go. You know what I mean? And mashallah, if you could find a picture of that brother, that mug shot of his of William O'Neal. Find that brother's picture. I want you to put his face up on the screen. If you could, I know it's in that article that we got.
Okay, come on.
I know it's in that. If you could zero in on, if you can, make it big too. I want everybody to see the look on this man's face. And while you finding that, I'm gonna read this scripture real quick in Isaiah 51 and verse 20. It says, "Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God." Now, this is talking about all of our YNs that you see. Where they be hanging out at? On the corners. Right. You understand? It's like a wild bull in a net. These are our young men that's on the corner, that's hustling and all of that, rocks and socks, and shoot up the block and whatever they be rapping about. You know what I'm saying? The ops and all of that. You understand? That's what this is talking about right here. And it says, they full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God. The rebuke is talking about the correction, because look at what's happening as they're on the corner. Who's coming? You understand what they used to call it back in the slave day? The rollers. Who was that? The Popo, 5-0, Scat. You know what I'm saying? All the jump out boys. That's who that's talking about. That's the fury of the Lord. You understand? Because the Lord is against the things that we are doing. And we got to know and understand this. We have to change our ways. You understand? Or the Lord is going to rebuke you. He is going to very sharply. That is sharp correction. You understand? That's what that is. And the Lord don't play no game. All right.
Okay.
Don't fuck around and find. Even though I know you found out already, because your life has been shit. Your life has been hell here. You know, you the way you came up, the way you was in the projects, and didn't have food to eat, and didn't have clothes, and all this stuff that you was raised on, man. All the things that happened to you as a child, I know you already know what the rebuke of the Lord is like. So now what you should do is change your life. That's what you should do now. You understand? Then it says, therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. See, we out of our mind, right? We losing it here. But people would look at us and say, man, he drunk, he high. No, that ain't it. That ain't it in all cases. It ain't just the crackheads that appear to be high. It ain't just the alcoholics that appear to be high. A lot of us appear to be high on something and out of our minds some type of way. The scripture says, but not with wine. We ain't nobody drinking, you understand, and getting high. This ain't what this is talking about. It says, thus saith the Lord, and thy God that pleaded the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. So, his precept is where the Lord, once he said, once we get out of this captivity, we ain't going into another captivity. That's it. It's gonna be over with. This suffering right here, you understand? This captivity is gonna be the last. That's gonna be it. You understand? Then come the kingdom. We right here, boy. We are so close right now. We cannot turn back. You understand? Those other guys and them other groups that'll take those bags, like your Genesis groups that used to teach the white man was the devil, but now that's his lover. You know what I'm saying? Now they teach the white man is his lover.
Right.
You know, all those guys that start off strong. Same way these other them fake Israelites. You know what they are? They're the same as the Black Power movements. They start off strong, but guess what? But they end up getting bent over just like the rest of them. But as you can see, ain't no bending over in the ISUPK because we ain't going. You understand? I remember when Commander Junior Hunter gave the order. I wasn't even thinking about it. You understand? But he gave the order and he said, hey, don't none of you sell out. So I don't give a damn what happened. He said, do not sell out. We don't do that in here. You understand? And I was like, my response was Khan Adawan Khan. You understand? Because I had no plans on doing so, sir. And I'm with you. You understand? Because I believe wholeheartedly in what Commander Junior Hunter has taught me. The truth and help. This was the only place that helped me fix my life. It helped me change. You understand? I never knew what serving the Lord was like. It always looked just weak to me. All that singing and dancing and shit. I knew I didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want the tambourine. I didn't want to be on the organ. I definitely didn't want to run around and dance and shit, bend over like a woman, hold my back and my hip, rub my legs. And you can see in the videos we be playing where those men are rubbing their chests and their stomachs and doing all that stuff the women be doing, like they getting the Holy Ghost. Like, what's wrong? You a whole man looking like a little biz snitch. Yeah, so I knew. I was like, nah, my grandma raised me in this. This is all I know, but I wasn't never with it. I was never with church. It just didn't make sense to me. It didn't add up. But thank God the ISUPK does. You understand? Home of the truth adds up. You understand? It adds up. So the Most High said, we ain't going to be going through this no more. All right? But then it says this. It says, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. and thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over. And that's what the precept I wanted to read about those people that went out there, those brothers and sisters of ours. That's what the white man's saying to us. Let's go do a die-in. Let's go lay down in the middle of the street.
Mm.
Like I said, they already walking all over us.
Right.
We get down so they can. And then you're going to turn around and do it again. You're going to do it in a different way. But it's time for you to stand up and have some goddamn kahunas, man.
Right.
It's time for black men to stand up and have some kahunas. Look at this. Look on this cat face. Do you know what that look like? Does that remind me of what the brother called just mentioned? Judas. You know, Judas betrayed Christ, and he regretted it. That's the same look on this brother face. You understand? He looked like a sad ass, sorry ass traitor. You understand? That turned his brother in, and that cost him his life. You understand? When you just like him, you think the white man cared about you because he gave you a bag? He handed you his purse with a few coins in it?
Right.
You think that, and guess how he died? Guess how he died? He died the same way Judas did. He turned around and killed he unalived himself.
Dang.
He ran out in front of traffic. That brother felt bad about what he did. He felt bad about it afterward. This is why, guess what? In the ISUPK, Commander Junior Hanna is raising warriors in her, soldiers for the Lord. To where I ain't turning on my brother. I love these niggas that's rocking with me. I love my sisters that's rocking with me in the ISUPK. The hell I look like turning on you for? Turning my back on you so the white man can give me a few coins? Are you crazy? So then I can go run and jump out in oncoming traffic? You know what I'm saying? Are you crazy? I would rather struggle with you than try to get ahead of you and turn you in. You understand? Try to relieve myself and say, you know what? Man, this is a nice bag here. You got some pretty coins in here. And then later on, do like Judas did, hung his doggone self. Betrayed our king. Come on, man. I wouldn't do it for nothing in the world. And I mean that. You understand? I absolutely mean that, man. I've been in the truth going on, about 14 years now? And I plan on dying in here. I ain't going no goddamn where.
Right.
I turn Commander Junior Hanna in for what? When he is helping fix brothers and sisters' lives.
Right.
What am I going to turn him in for? When he is doing what the Lord wants.
Right.
Why would I come up against General Muhammad, General Mayak, General Katham? Why would I go against Captain Tazariak and Captain Mawakwad and the rest of the captains and generals and brothers? And so why am I going to go against you when this is what needs to be done? You understand? But look at that cat face, man. I want everybody that's watching, go look at this dude face for real. This is the look of a traitor.
Right.
That went and ran in front of oncoming traffic for what he did. And make sure that you take this lesson and you learn from it. Don't be a goddamn traitor. Don't join some movement that ain't gonna move. Come join your people at the ISUPK, man. Come join the ISUPK and do something for real. Make some real change. You understand? The revolution ain't picking up a gun, man. It's just not. It ain't nothing wrong with having them, though. Because we got a bunch of them. It's no sin for having them. But that's not where it's going to be. The muscle ain't going to be in the gun, man. It ain't going to be in the slug.
Right.
It's in these commandments, man. It's in us absolutely obeying our God. He said it in the scriptures that he will make our enemies flee. Like, come on, man. And you willing to try everything. But brother, you done with this video, with this picture? Go pull
Come
that
on.
that video up in that layout for me, brother.
Okay, come on,
And let's play the Black Panther thing real quick. The Black Lion thing, whatever the hell they call themselves now. They changed their name. You understand? They changed their name. And look, this is what they're willing to do. They're willing to go from the Black Panthers to the Black Lions to the Black cheetahs to the Black giraffes to the Black elephants to the Black everything, instead of going to the home of the truth and being an Israelite. They scared to do that. They scared to do that. They think we crazy, and we absolutely are. You got to be crazy to turn around and not love the white man. You got to be crazy to not celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and celebrate your birthday. You got to be crazy to not eat pork and shrimp and crab and lobster and catfish and shellfish. You understand? You got to be crazy to not be in any other religion. You got to be crazy. There's something wrong with you. You damn right it is. You understand? We absolutely serve the Most High in here. That's what's wrong with us. We absolutely obey God in the ISUPK. That's what's wrong with us. Now, what in the hell is wrong with you? You out there twerking in a damn church and you a man. What's wrong with you? You celebrate Christmas. You celebrate Thanksgiving. You can't wait to celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't know why you don't even love the woman that you with. Don't even love your goddamn husband. Don't even love each other, but can't wait to come home with that stale ass chocolate and that silly ass teddy bear and card for that woman of yours.
She don't even want that, Cap.
She don't even want it. Not from you anyway. She wanted from the work husband. You understand? But most of these Negroes that got women at home, they woman gonna celebrate Valentine's Day before they even get off the clock.
Yep. And he gonna get her what she really want.
And he gonna give her, he gonna take her to Pound Town. You hear me? She don't want no goddamn chocolate.
Right.
And no teddy bear nigga. She wants some meat. And she's going to get it before she gets home. And then you're gonna take her to Red Lobster.
Yeah.
The other nigga gonna get the tail, and you gonna go take her to get some oxtails. That's what's gonna happen. you gonna take her to get oxtails while somebody else to tow their tail up. That's what's gonna happen. Now what's wrong with you out there being a whore on your husband? Can't control yourself. While you talking about what's wrong with the ISUPK, our sisters ain't whores. They ain't sluts up in here.
Right.
Clean sisters up in here. You understand? Right. Now, what's wrong with you out there running from nigga to nigga to nigga, bed to bed to bed, and you can't get it right? Talking about it's something wrong with what we teach. No, what the hell is wrong with what you done learn? You got 9 baby daddies. You a more Povich reject. You understand? What's wrong with you? You can't keep no man. What's wrong with you? And you go to church every Sunday and you pray to Jesus every doggone night.
Every night.
And you still ain't got your life together.
They skipped the praying. They just talk to him.
Talk to him. Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. They got the straight line communication. Yeah. They speak in an unknown tongue to him. But why in the hell ain't he doing something? If you could talk to him in a private communication, why hasn't something changed in your life? Right. If you can ask and talk to God, dude, God should have heard that. If he the only one that know, he should have woke up from heaven and said, "Wait a minute, what's wrong? What's wrong with Shaquita? What she need down there? Yeah. What's wrong with Tyrone? Wait a minute. I heard. Did you call me, Tyrone? Is everything okay? You all right? Why ain't he calling? You calling on him? Why ain't he answering? You understand? We gotta wake up, man. They talking about what's wrong with us in the ISUPK because we serve the Lord. What is wrong with you and you don't? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Play that video for me, my child.
Come on, so here we go. Skip a little bit. Hold on.
Yeah, come on, ain't no sweat.
All right, here we go.
All power to the people. As everyone knows, I'm Paul Birdsong. I got a message from Aaron Dixon today saying that he no longer supports us. That after he gave me orders to make a video saying that him and other members were coming, that he withdrew his support. And that he said that this situation is unimportant to him, even though my comrades have risked their lives and spent thousands of hours of their time and dollars in life standing behind a cause. You know, he said he's going to make a statement saying no one has the right to call himself a Black Panther going forward. I told him to make sure that he put in that statement that he did, in fact, give us the right to call ourselves that, because I still have the messages where he did, just in case he doesn't. And I put in there also, make sure that you put in there that Emory Douglas did give us the right to wear that emblem, because I still have the messages where that happened too. But as it stands, because of that, because of me and my comrades risking our lives and all the heat that we went under, because of the counter-revolutionary practices, because we don't believe in Black nationalism, like Bobby Seale said in the video that I shared on my page earlier, that Black nationalism is acquiesce to racism, and that we don't stand like that we're internationalists and intercommunalists, just like Huey Newton said. We will no longer identify with this flag. We will no longer identify ourselves as the Black Panther Party for self-defense. We're going to take OG from the town's advice. We're going to take the name that he decided to put out there. We're going to call ourselves the Black Lion Party for International Solidarity. Reason for the international solidarity is because we will stand with the immigrants. We will stand with the people being terrorized for ICE. We will stand with any oppressed people across the world. We will keep feeding every single day, keep offering food every single day. We will keep patrolling the community with guns. We will keep stopping drug dealers, keep stopping sex traffickers. We will keep stopping police brutality. This little plaque that I got, it says Paul Birdsong, and as a Panther says since 2020. I don't regret the work that I've done because it's brought me to this point. But going forward, these Panther patches will no longer be on my uniforms. Me and my comrades stand independent. We're willing to work with any organization that stands for the rights of every living person. Any organization that stands against imperialism, attacking immigrants.
Stop the video. Did you hear it right there? Did you hear all of the problems that's wrong with what this brother said? First off, ain't no brotherhood in the Black Panthers, the Black Lions, and Liberation for International, whatever the hell the name is. You understand? He just said he gonna fight for oppressed people everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He said, guess what? They willing to work with any organization. Guess what? It's gonna be white people and Bruce Lee's in their organization too.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's gonna be Jackie Chan's, and as long as they bring the fried rice and the crab rangoon, they gonna let them right on in.
Yep, you've been oppressed.
Because somehow they oppressed. Yeah, Chinese people are oppressed. They're oppressed. And then he said they're gonna turn around and fight for freedom for all people. That's the problem, Negro.
Right.
You fighting for all people that ain't even fighting for you. Mm-hmm. Ain't no all people fighting for Negroes. What's wrong with this dude? And then he said he's no longer with Black nationalism. You know what Black nationalism is, right? Mm-hmm. It's an ideology and movement promoting the cultural, economic, and political empowerment and self-determination of Black people. He ain't with that no more. You just heard him. Mm-hmm. He ain't with that. He's with all people. Emphasizing racial pride, unity, and the creation of separate Black institutions for liberation from oppression, often different from mainstream civil rights goals by favoring autonomy over integration. He ain't with that. He ain't with that. He want to fight for all people. And you know what happens? The all people look at you and show just how all dumb you are. Right. You're all dumb. Them niggas think that they did something on this video, throwing them patches and badges and shit down on that table, like they're denouncing something. You're picking up some more stupid shit. That's what you're doing.
Hey Cap, if I could, I want to
Come
show
on
you
with
what
it,
he.
Doc.
I want to show you what he didn't denounce though.
Go ahead, Doc. Come on with it.
And I don't think a lot of people even know nothing about this. I'm gonna show you what he didn't denounce. Hold on, let me see if I can get to the video real quick. I'm gonna
Come
show
on
you
with
what he did denounce. Check this out.
And a bigger reason that I'm doing what I'm doing is because I'm a gang member. And I used to be a gang banger. Difference between a member and a banger, a member is just part of it. A banger is somebody that's running around destroying shit and hurting other people because they.
So Cap, he is an active blood member. So so the nigga in the Black Panther Party must be a crip and said, look, we can't come together. We ain't crossing them lines. He is an active blood member trying to bring the community together, Cap. This is crazy.
And how do you do so?
This is crazy.
How do you do so? Like,
You a gang banging.
it's just like a drug dealer giving out, pimps when they was giving out turkeys for Thanksgiving.
Right.
But you got niggas mamas on the stroll to buy the goddamn turkeys. That's not how you fix the black community, man.
That's not it.
You gotta drop that nonsense. You gotta drop it. You have to drop it.
Got to.
You have to drop all we as black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, we have to drop all evil. We can't pick up none of it. We can't hang on to damn, that sounds like Gorilla Hebrew.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's goofy, niggas, what he say? It's God and Gummy. Like, boy, that sound gay. I see why he went back to that. Because you tried to secretly be gay as an Israelite, and you got exposed by your gay best friend. And now you went back and tried to regain your manhood, your masculinity, because now everybody know that you like getting plugged in your butt and you like watching your women have sex with white men. So now you think being a gang member is finna get that back. You lost that, bro. That's over.
You finna get some street cred back.
That's over with. That's over with. Ain't no more masculinity for you.
Yeah,
yes, God and Gummy, nigga. That sound gay.
Right.
God and Gummy, man. Come on. So the gangbanger say he gonna change the black community, huh?
Yeah.
We can't be this damn stupid. Huh?
Yeah.
We can't be this goddamn stupid. Good dog all night.
He's a failed gang member. Now he want to lead the people in the Black Panther Party. That's crazy.
Good
just
dog
like
all night.
Just like Gorilla Hebrew. He's a failed gang member. Now you want to try to be the chief priest. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
It's the same thing, Cap. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's what our people will follow dumb shit like this instead of following what's right, like you said. Instead of following
they will.
So the Most High, you niggas want to keep taking the easy way out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And this ain't the easy way out.
Right.
This is not. You understand? For something for us to have gotten here in this situation, guess what? I only want the easy route out.
Right.
You understand? I'm not even looking for an easy way out because it ain't been easy since we've been here. You understand? Since we've been here, it hasn't been easy. You know, it hasn't been easy for brothers and sisters to walk up and down the street. It hasn't been easy for brothers and sisters to go to work, find good jobs and keep them, take care of themselves. It hasn't been easy for us to go to school and learn and get a good education and be all we could be.
Right.
You understand? So guess what? Freeing an oppressed people and enslaved people, guess what? That ain't gonna be free. That ain't gonna be easy either. And I ain't looking for it to be easy. You understand? It's not gonna be easy. So, but that's what they think. Right. You understand? Because they not in the truth and they don't know the truth. Go ahead, Masha.
And I don't know if you see, I know the generals pointed this out not too long ago, but if you look at their hands, They holding their hands like
like the sisters. Come on now, get a picture of that.
It's on the,
Get
I got it
a
on the
picture
screen.
of that.
On the
Show
screen.
the sister. That's how you a man. You ain't supposed to be showing how humble you is, like a goddamn female. Nigga, you the one going to war. You supposed to show everybody I'm not to be played with. Not know you in a humble stance like you a woman. Come on now. Come on. And everybody doing it except the leader.
Right.
Except the leader. He ain't humble. He ain't finna be humble like the rest of you Negroes is. Brother, show that picture real quick before we get up out of here. A call, give me Acts 5 and 38.
Hold on, Cap. Hold on, Cap. I'm gonna show one of the sisters in the school. So you see they pose right here. I got that on the screen.
God, come on, now.
Now check this out. This is sister in the school.
Oh my God, same doggone stance out. Same damn. The woman got her head down, head covered, hands in that position, and humble as can be, humble and sweet as can be. Humble and sweet as can be. And you know who else sweet? Them Negroes that joined the Black Lion Party. The Black Lion International Liberation Party. Them niggas are sweet too. And they ain't finna do a goddamn thing. The nigga, he looked more so upset than he do like he was like really trying to, you know, make some kind of move or something, you know. He seemed like he was disappointed. You know. You join the home of the truth, guess what? You wouldn't be so goddamn disappointed, so sad looking. And you wouldn't have your so-called soldiers looking like princesses. That sister was she's a princess. I'll show that position again. That's how our princesses are. And you got your guys that's supposed to be soldiers in a princess position. What's wrong with you punks? Hell out of here. Read that scripture for me, y'all.
The book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Stop right there. Now, this is what happened right here. This was, they have several different groups that was formed, right, in this chapter. Okay. Right. How much time we got, my shot? You got some more we want to?
No, I'm good to go. I don't want to have you want to go ahead and
you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go. I got all my videos out. Good.
Okay. Well, let me see. Let me see. For time's sake, you know what? I'm gonna just stick right here with this because I was gonna show where the different organizations was formed. I think I'm still gonna do it. Just give me a second. Let me make up my mind. Y'all know I'm young and I can't make up my mind. You hear me? I'm trying to figure out.
You go ahead, sir. I got let me see. I think I got one more. I got one more word.
Yeah, another.
Yeah, where they're talking about how they can't come together.
Okay, go ahead. Play that real. Play it. That's even better because that's gonna go more to our point. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is I think this is a Black Panther guy, and he's talking about the Black Lion. So here we go.
Power to the people.
Okay.
It doesn't say power to the Black people. They're Black Panthers, but they originally were set up for oppressed people all over the world. I didn't know that. Like I said, we learn something new every day. I don't know everything. I acquire information and I just put out the truth. If I have to go back and correct it, I'll go back and correct it. But I'm not going to keep putting forth my idea of something when the truth is actually in the writing of the 1960s literature. They said power to the people, oppressed people all over the world. You got to go look that stuff up. He's right.
We're going to take OG from the town's advice. We're going to take the name that he decided to put out there. We're going to call ourselves the Black Lion Party for International Solidarity. Reason for the international solidarity is because we will stand with the immigrants. We will stand with the people being terrorized for ICE. We will stand with any oppressed people across the world.
Okay, I can deal with standing with oppressed people across the world. I can deal with that. Like I stand with the people in Venezuela under Maduro and Venezuelans because now get their home back. I feel that. But to stand with illegal immigrants, they're not being oppressed. They're being rounded up because they're illegal in our country. Those are criminals from other country who are not facing charges in their other country because they fled here to not face charges. Imagine an American citizen fleeing to another country so they don't have to do charges here in the United States. We'll be like, no, go get them, extradite them, bring them back, because there's families here who want justice done for that American citizen that's overseas running from justice.
And he sound like a super Uncle Tom Coon right there, man. he sounds just like Donald Trump.
Yeah,
He looked like he took the damn notes from Donald Trump, reading them on the prompter, and just read the same thing all over. You stupid, fetching Negro, man.
Yep. Yeah,
These people
man.
ain't got no issues. They come over here for a better life.
Right.
They ain't come over here committing no crimes, you idiot.
Nope.
They come over
And
here to
look-
work and take care of their damn family. So like, sir, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. You finish up. It's like,
Yeah, they come over here to take care of their families, man, and raise their kids. And to try to have this fake American dream that y'all talk about. They come over here to actually see if it's real. And it ain't real. It ain't never been real. It's only for white folks.
yeah,
That's it. It ain't for blacks and
it's
Spanish.
it's definitely an American dream. It's definitely a dream,
Right.
but it come true for white folks though.
Right. Come
You
on.
understand? So you own it, dog. Good doggone night. This is ridiculous. All right, we can close with these scriptures right here. I want to go ahead and I want to go back to 35.
We ain't got no
Matter of fact,
questions.
no, 34. Start at 34. What'd you say, Marshall?
I said we didn't have any questions on TikTok. I was trying to see.
Okay.
Okay.
We got people
Okay,
chiming
no
in.
sweat.
Come.
All right, no sweat. Start at 34, and we're gonna run down to about 39.
Come.
All right.
The book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 34. Then stood there up one in the council, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law, had a reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space. Verse 35, and said unto them, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men. Verse 36.
So real quick, so they brought the prophets to the council, right? And they turned around. As y'all know, the prophets ended up suffering. They used to get what they call it, jump. They used to get jumped, beat up. You understand? Because they hated them for them following Christ and teaching the truth. Okay, so this is what's happening. So they turned around and they brought, I believe it's Peter and them, to the council, and he's telling them. Gamaliel is telling them, right? He said, "Look, hey, watch what you intend on doing to these men that's touching them, meaning putting your hands on them, beating them up, right? All right, now go ahead, read 36.
Verse 35.
Which one? Where you stop at?
Verse 35.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I think it was 36. But I'll go back to 35.
Yeah, go ahead. No sweat.
Verse 35, and said unto them, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men.
Okay.
Verse 36, for before these days rose up
Theudas,
boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who were slain, and all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught.
So this is the first example. This is what Gamaliel, you understand, the doctor of the law, right? This is what he is telling them. He's like, look, man, remember that group? Remember that Black Power movement? You understand? That was up under Theudas? Theudas rose up, boasting himself to be somebody. Right? The same way, what was his name? Grandmaster Jay of the Not Fucking Around coalition.
Right.
He was boasting to be somebody. You understand? This cat, or the Black Lions and Tigers and Bears, oh my movement. You understand?
Mhm.
He boasting to be somebody. And a whole bunch of men followed him. About 400. And it said who was slain. They got killed. They got taken out. And as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught. So he got unalive. And then guess what? Everybody scattered. That's what happened when these groups, when they fall. They rise, they fall, and then everybody end up trying to find some other kind of group to get in.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now read 37. Read 37.
Verse 37. After this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him.
And did what?
Drew away much people after him.
He drew away much people after him. Keep going.
He also perished,
Uh-huh.
and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed.
So here it is again. As these as the Black Panthers rise and they got infiltrated and they fail, here's the history, here's the pattern of it.
Right.
We can go way on back to the Bible. We ain't got to go back to the 60s and 70s
Right.
and the 80s. We can go way on back. This thing ain't nothing new under the sun. This stuff been going on, and guess what? It's time to put the brakes on it and actually do the right thing from now here on out. And that organization that you should be getting in is the ISUPK under Commander Junior High. That's the one you should be getting in.
All right, sir.
None other. You understand? Because look at what happens when you try to follow these Negroes that make their own group. You turn around and you just had Gorilla Hebrew, Sakari the butt plugger, made his own group. And then now you got the niggas that was in the group trying to make Butt Plug 2.0, trying to resurrect the damn group instead of letting it be dead.
Let it die.
Just let it die. It's dead, man. That shit is dead. But you punks is so LGBTQ'd out. You just can't. You just gotta let butt plugs ring. So guess what? They go ahead.
And Cal, you know what's so heavy from what you saying right there is out of that one thing Gorilla Hebrew did, they scattered and made 3 groups. They made Sakari 2.0, they made Genesis, and the House of Bread. From that one thing, they done made 3 more goddamn fake Israelite groups, sir.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And they gonna keep doing it because they stupid. And they just will not serve the Lord. But check it out. Keep reading. Finish up 37.
Verse 38.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Amen.
38. Go ahead. You got it.
I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Now, guess what? The truth, guess what? It ain't gonna come to naught. Because guess what? The ISUPK is not of men. This is of the Lord.
Yeah, right, sir.
You understand? This ain't of men.
Right.
Okay, Commander Junior High, I know a lot of people like to try to put it on him as if he started this thing. He didn't do that. He didn't do like your Sakaris and your House of Breads and your House of Israels and your Wi-Fi's and your Bluetooths of Israel and your, you know what I'm saying? And he did none of that.
Right.
Okay, he turned around and came and got into school. Started going up in the ranks and everybody else left and he stayed. He's the only one that had the courage to damn stay and push the work of the Lord for them. Okay? So if this is of men, guess what? Just like Theudas and Judas of Galilee, it's going to come to naught. Just like the Black Panthers, the Martin Luther Kings, your Malcolm X's, and your slums, and all the what's his name? Stokely, Carmichael, what's his name? All of them, all of those groups. Why? Because the Lord is not with it. So it's going to come to naught. It's of men, right? But read 39 now.
Come. Verse 39. But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it. Lest happily ye be found even to fight against God.
And guess what? Your arms ain't long enough to box with God. You can't do it.
Right.
You understand? So if this work in the ISUPK, it's absolutely of God. That's why nobody has been able to overthrow it since 1969. They're trying. They've tried. They slander. They lie. They do all kinds of things to try to overthrow the work of the Lord. But guess what? You can't overthrow it. That's why it's still going. That's why it's still growing. That's why we stay strong while everybody else get weak and take a bag and fall off. You understand?
Okay.
So guess what? The same order I got, you brothers take that same order. And you'll never sell out. You'll never try to join no fake Israelite group or no type of damn black power movement. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, man. You see, they tried. They made the Black Panthers. Now you make the black damn Cougars. Like, come on, man. like, what are we doing? It's stupid. You know. So look, we over the time. Look, you got y'all brothers got anything y'all want to say? You want to close out? You want to close out the call? You got anything you want to say, brother?
Sir, it's a wild class. You know what I'm saying? You know, pleasure jumping on tonight. You know, a heavy lesson, man. You know what I mean? Definitely. You know, these black leaders misleading the people, man. That's why we in a, you know, the state that we in now. You know
right.
Most High Christ.
Right. Most High Christ. Hey, listen, y'all. With that, we gone. Make sure y'all tune in to all of our classes and shows all over the world. ISUPK.com. Go to our website. You can click our shows and classes. You'll find them. Tune in this Sunday. We're gonna go in again with I don't know why this brother keep coming back to get beat up. He loved getting punched on by the captain, you understand, and Officer Marshall, but he gonna come back again. We having another conversation, Israelite conversation with a mystic, with the brother Ison, and he said that he got some information that's gonna close the doors of the ISUPK. And let's see if the brother can pull it off. You understand?
He trying to box with God, Cap. He trying to box with God, Cap.
Yeah, hey, lest he be found happily to fight against God. And we already know can't nobody do it. Can't nobody do it. And he just ain't like, he just hard headed. He already saw that he can't overthrow the work of God.
Right.
Nigga, I ain't finna let you go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna let you overthrow it. It's gonna be my dead body over you overthrowing this troop.
Yeah, right.
You understand? And he tried it again last night with Captain Tazariak on his show, asking the same damn question about Sarah and Abraham being biological brother and sister. Boy, you already got beat up on that once, and then you go and embarrass yourself on Captain Tazariak show with the same nasty ass question. When that was not his biological sister.
Yeah, he freaky.
Man, he be at the family picnics, man, looking at his aunties, man. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he be at the picnics, man, looking at his nieces and shit. Something wrong with him. Yeah, I'm telling you, because that right there, he's working too hard to discredit the Bible, and you lost already. You understand? But Sunday he's gonna lose again. All right. So make sure y'all tune in. It's going down. You understand? Go to Sharpen the Sword on YouTube, and you can go to ISUPK.com. We out here. You understand? It's going down again Sunday. Make sure you tune in 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And with that, I'm gone. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yohana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for woman in war and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.